What's up, guys? How you doing? And welcome back to the channel. So today I got this freaking thing from Slice Elite. Never heard of them, and it's 50 bucks. So there's your parameters right there. This is a mission knife. Last one for the month of May, and found this on Amazon randomly when I was searching for something, and it popped up. So I said, why the hell not? Even though it's 50 bucks, I'll take a gamble. And I do it for you guys. I do it for the science, and I do it for the fun of it all. So yay. It better not suck. 50 bucks is a lot for a crappy knife. I almost said the S word. That's fine. Anyways, let's slide it out. Not a bad box. Oh, yeah. Sharpness guaranteed. We'll be the judge of that. Farmington, New Mexico designed. Definitely made in China. Already checked. But that's fine because Chinese knives have come up a lot. Most of our big brands are out of China now anyways. And a lot of designers have their stuff made in China. Cheaper to buy materials, so cheaper price for us. All right, stop rambling, get into this box. The El Capitan, that's the name of this guy. In case I hadn't mentioned that. I think I did. Anyway, G10 scales. Good texture. Let's get a look at that. Look at the texture real quick. Not super deep texture, but nice and grippy. So that's cool. Flipper, no jimping. Big flipper though. Let's flip it out. Ooh, okay. We'll do that one more time. Plunge locks aren't my favorite, but it's got some good action to it. No bounce back. Oh, sweet. All right, let's try to open it with the thumb stud. Snappy. Reverse flick. Yay. I can do all the things with it. Anyway, let's look at the blade. We're looking at what they call a drop point, clip point hybrid. Looks like a clip point to me. You guys could be the judge of that. I think it's about, they say 3.5 inches. Looks just a little shorter than that. Just a little shorter, but Slice Elite, little billboarding, El Capitan D2, and they said sharpness guaranteed. Let's feel it. Dude, that's pretty sharp. Wow. I'm not going to do a paper test because I'll cut my finger off or something, but heck yeah, that's pretty sharp. Got the jimping in the back. I'd say that's what, looking like 4 jimps on there. If you count that as 5. I don't know how to count jimps. We'll say 4. Anyway. Really good action. Surprise. All right, I'm gonna stop playing. But, oh, blade wiggle. Gotta check that blade wiggle. Actually, pretty solid. Huh. It is 50 bucks though, so I mean, it's like, if it was a piece of crap at 50 bucks, I'd be pretty pissed. But, not bad. Let's check out everything else. So we already talked about the scales, G10, pretty good texture. All your hardware is pretty freaking flush. You can kind of feel this screw a little bit, but not much. Open construction, stainless steel liners, pretty thick G10 on there, so they're not really skimping on the materials. Same on the other side, very flush. The pocket clip, that could be a deal breaker for you guys who want to have a deep carry, because that's going to stick out of your pocket about 3/4 of an inch right there. But the screws are on the outside, so you don't have to worry about that getting caught up. Let's see, clip. Oh, that's tight. That's a tight ass clip. Let me check the pocket real quick. And like the G10 is not very aggressive, so it's not gonna tear your pocket up. But all right, you have to take my word. It went in the pocket and out of the pocket pretty nicely, so not a big deal. But it will stick out just a bit for you. Let's check that centering real quick. Well, that's pretty centered, huh? I'm not sure if I said it earlier, but I'm not sure. Didn't say anything about being on bearings, but kind of feels that way. I'll probably take it apart. Yeah, good action. Heck yeah. So let's compare it with something. What do I got out here? Okay, I got this guy that I put on my channel a few days ago, and it's one of my favorites. I love this knife. And then another one of my favorites. This is the Rhino from QSP, and there is another QSP, the Copperhead. So they have that animal thing going on. Copperhead, Rhino, whatever. But yeah, so 2 of my favorite QSPs. And it falls right in the middle size-wise. So, good size knife. Put that over there. Put that, oh, no, you stay here. You go over here. Let's check the ergos real quick. Oh, yeah. Oh, nice. Good ergos. Can't really choke up on it. I mean, you can if you want to, but you're right on the edge. The sharpening choil is pretty shallow, so if you're going to be sharpening the heck out of this thing, it might be a problem for you. But, yeah. That feels pretty nice. Pleasantly surprised. So anyways, that is that guy. 50 $50 might be a little high. I'd say more if you could see it with a coupon for like 30 or something like that, maybe even 35, I'd go for it. Oh yeah, I forgot. It's got a lanyard hole. And it's not, jeez, how did I not mention that? Not reversible. Sorry, lefties. I'm really bad at that. Maybe I should just like try to use my left hand all the time or something. So I can just like get used to being left-handed and then I get mad. Anyway, not a bad knife. So I'm pleased. Like I always say at the end of my videos, this one's a little special, but I always thank the veterans. I always thank the active duty guys. But today, this video will release on Memorial Day. Um, Today's the day. Just if you find time, say a little prayer, say a little thank you to all the veterans who passed away in combat. This is the day we remember them. It's very important to me, and probably a lot of you guys out there. So take that minute out of your day and just say a little thanks to those veterans who made the ultimate sacrifice. That's my little spiel on that. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.